called Los Santos del Pan Dulce, Cafecito y Chocolate. My earliest childhood memories of Sunday brunch at my abuelita's was La Familia gathering and filling up 3 rooms to sit, to talk, to sit, to eat. Us niños were in one room to sit down and eat. The meal made by my granny, my mom, and my aunts. It was rico, con sabores y olores of soups and meats, rice and beans, and maybe a vegetable too. And always tortillas stacked higher than pancakes for Saturday's breakfast. All of these things to make the greatest meal, only to be eaten on Sundays. But that was not the main thing for us kids. We waited for Abuelita to put out the platter of galletas, Mexican cookies, just for us kids. Several colores in flavors, waiting for our little hands to grab, bite into, munch away, dunk or drink with your milk, chocolate, vanilla, pink, and yellow spiced flavors. Las galletas were great. But when I got older, I wanted what was for the adults only table. Las conchas y tortugas, empanadas y pasteles. At 10, I wanted to be at the adult table like mis primos, Julian, y Wolfie, y Sonny, y Tony, y Junior, and taking one of those pieces of pan dulce, sweetbreads and pastries that only the adults could enjoy. I loved eating the cookies, but I wanted one of those sweets that were out of my reach, so I had to wait my turn. At 14, I was allowed in the adult area, hanging with mis primos that were still in their teens, while those that got out of high school sat with our parents. And I was ravenous and ready to take one of those treats meant only for the adults. I finished my meal and I looked for those platters, the platters of pan dulce with conchas, tortugas, empanadas, and pasteles, waiting for me to grab and enjoy. And the first one I grabbed was a concha. And my abuelita smiled and beamed with pride because su hijo becomes a man, eating with the grown-ups now. And I think my granny was about to cry that day. And I reached for my milk as usual, and Granny was shocked and dismayed. She stopped me from committing this travesty. No, mijito, she said, stopping me from eating or drinking this with milk. She grabbed a pitcher of chocolate mexicano, Mexican hot chocolate. Tomó eso con su pan dulce. This was new. I wasn't sure what to do. I looked to Wolfie and Julian, and they were old enough to drink coffee, while Sonny, Tony, and Junior drank the chocolate, so I followed them. The warm, spicy, sweet chocolate liquid mixed with the spicy sweet bread was the greatest flavor discovery ever made. As I smiled and floated on the euphoria of that rich flavor and the rite of passage of being old enough to sit with the adults, mi abuelita beamed with pride and smiled bigger than me. She hugged me and she kissed my cheek. Remember, mijito, she said with laughter in her voice, su chocolate y su cafecito es los santos con esos. And I still hold that tradition, and I keep that ritual with me today. But abuelita, forgive me and pardon me of my sins, because sometimes I eat my pan dulce with iced coffee or warm steamed milk. And worst of all, it is sometimes on a Wednesday or on a Saturday, besides on Sundays. Mea culpa, abuelita.